Greetings, friends. Welcome to another insightful episode of Insights with your hosts, Rob and Matt. Today, we have an intriguing topic to delve into. We'll be discussing the profound concept of borrowing vessels from the Egyptians, as derived from our daily Kabbalah studies. So, grab your headphones and get ready for an engaging chat focused on spiritual growth. Matt, what can you tell us on this thought-provoking study?
Thanks, Rob. I'm excited to dive into this topic. The first insight that caught my attention was the need to receive many possessions from the whole process. It's not just about acquiring things, but about aiming them more precisely. As we progress in our spiritual journey, we become worthy of exponential growth, magnifying our abilities to soar through different realms. I mean, isn't that fascinating?
Absolutely. We have to connect the dots, Matt. And that brings us to the next insight, where we aspire to complete desires, thoughts, and ambitions. The more complete we become, the better we can realize them. It's all about finding that balance and avoiding a fragmented existence.
Right. Now, the next insight takes us into the heart of the matter. Egypt, the land of fillings, has so much to offer to Israel. Yet Israel can only take a little out every time, as if from a treasury. It's a repetitive cycle of taking, pouring out, crying, and refilling. It might sound exhausting, but it ultimately leads to a revelation of our true potential.
Absolutely. Now, moving on to the next insight. Israel receives a deficiency double of what they had every time. It's like a pressure cooker, reaching a breaking point where they can no longer hold it in. That's when they're told that it all belongs to them. It's quite fascinating how this process unfolds.
And speaking of process, our next insight emphasizes the importance of not pushing away the thoughts of Egypt, but rather working with them. These thoughts serve as valuable lessons from the Creator, guiding us towards self-awareness. Through reflection and decision-making, we discover our true position on the spiritual path.
Indeed. The next insight unveils a crucial shift in consciousness. The vessels of the Egyptians hold a different level of desire, a coarser version of in order to receive. This is precisely why Israel entered Egypt. It's a pivotal moment of change and growth.
Absolutely. Now, let's take a moment to address the questions and doubts that arise along the way. As our sixth insight highlights, we must strive to join greater forces and work against the Egyptians initially, but eventually work with them for the correct goal. It's all about harnessing the power of opposition and transforming it into a force for growth.
Well said. Now, let's move on to the next insight, where we discover that the fillings of the Egyptians are vessels, desires to receive with a sense of fulfillment. Israel receives these vessels and embarks on the journey of correcting them. transforming them into vessels of light to bestow.
Absolutely. And here's where it gets even more fascinating. Israel has no actual vessels or kalim. They only have intentions. It's all about having the right intentions to bestow and utilizing the desires received from the Egyptians to serve that purpose.
Well put. And finally, we come to our last insight: the ability to scrutinize true and false aspects in our lives. It's an essential process in our spiritual growth, enabling us to navigate beyond the surface level of bitter and sweet experiences. We explore truths and seek a deeper understanding of our existence.
Absolutely, Rob. Such profound wisdom shared in our Kabbalah studies. It reminds us of the importance of unraveling the layers and discovering the purpose behind every aspect of our journey.
Thank you, Matt, for sharing these insights with us today. Our time has flown by, but let's keep these discussions alive in our hearts and minds, seeking continuous growth and illumination. Remember, dear friends, life is a constant quest for understanding, and together we can unveil the treasures hidden in the depths of our souls. That's all for today's episode of Insights. Thank you for joining us. We hope this discussion has sparked some curiosity and opened new doors to your spiritual exploration. Join us next time as we delve into yet another fantastic aspect of Kabbalah. Stay curious, stay enlightened. Until next time, take care. Insights, where spirituality meets practicality. Discover, learn, grow, remember, like, subscribe and share. See you in the next episode.